How's it going, everyone? My name is Miguel Quiles. I'm a Sony artisan of imagery, and today I'm going to talk to you about my favorite lenses to use for shooting portraits. So let's begin with what might be my favorite lens of all time for shooting portraits, and that is the 85mm 1.4 G Master from Sony. I love this lens for a number of reasons. Number one, it's really good for shooting portraits in studio. It does a great job of resolving a ton of detail and a ton of resolution. But even better when you go outdoors, if you're shooting in low light situations or you're shooting in areas that maybe there's a distracting or a busy background, at f1.4 you're able to blur those things away or introduce more light into the camera. So I would say of all the lenses that I have here, if you had to take one of them away, which would be terrible, as long as I have my 85 1.4, I could probably do maybe 75–80% of the work that I need to do. At number 2 on my list of favorite lenses for portraits is the 24-70 f2.8 lens from Sony. This is a G Master lens. What I really love about this lens is that if you're running into a scenario where you don't know what you're going to be shooting, you don't know what the environment is going to be like, what the situation is going to present you, 24-70 really covers all of your bases. You can shoot the wide angle shots, you can shoot the tight close-up shots, which is a style that I've been known for, is shooting those really tight close-up portraits. And the 24-70 allows me to do that. So if I'm not 100% sure what type of look I'm trying to go for with my portraits, this is really the go-to lens to use in that scenario. The third lens on my list of my favorite lenses for shooting portraits is this guy. This is the 135mm f1.8 G Master lens. It's kind of the new kid on the block, and I love it. For the type of work that I do where I'm shooting close-up portraits, surprisingly, this does a really amazing job. You would think that for close-up work, you might need maybe like a 50mm or 75mm, but people's faces look really, really good at 135mm. And this lens not only makes them look really good at that focal length, but it does it with really good sharpness and really good clarity. And in scenarios where you need to kind of crush the background because maybe it's distracting, you're able to shoot wide open at f1.8, which is something that I'm not super used to doing with a 135mm lens, and it makes it look really awesome. So I think this is one of the lenses that's probably going to be in my top portrait lenses for many years to come. Let's take a look at the fourth lens here in my list of my favorite portrait lenses, and that is the Sony 24mm f1.4 G Master lens. This is a really great lens, really as like a one and done. Like if you're going out, you're gonna shoot environmental portraits, this really does a great job of getting all of the details all within the frame. It does it with sharpness, with clarity, with resolution that honestly I've just kind of come to expect out of the G Master line of lenses. And so if you're running into a scenario where you want to capture a lot of details, have like a nice wide environmental portrait, the 24-1.4 is going to serve you really well. You could shoot in low light, you could shoot during the day. One of the things that I love about this G Master lens is that it doesn't have a lot of distortion. So if you're in a scenario where you need to fill the frame with a person's face, you're not gonna have weird things happening to the person's face. They're gonna look good, you're gonna have straight lines, and it's one of the main reasons I think this should be in everyone's portrait kit bag. Hope you all enjoyed the video. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel while you're here, and also make sure that you check out some of these other videos that are here on screen.